early in my career. We all know he's got a big left hand, and for him to have landed that uppercut, I don't think Dillian Whyte or anybody in the world knew that uppercut was coming, but it landed and it damn near knocked Dillian Whyte's head off. Anytime you get hit with a shot in the head with a game that you don't see, it's usually devastating. It does what it did to Dillian Whyte. So yeah, was it an upset for sure? But I think Povetkin still got a little bang in his buck, and he's still going to be fighting for the next couple of years.
Those are the words of Dominic Brazil, Trouble, as he gives his take on Alexander Povetkin. And he said that he sparred with Povetkin early in his career. He knew he had a heavy, hard left hand. And if it's the left hook or the left uppercut, it's heavy. And, of course, he said it damn near took Dillian Whyte's head off. I think the uppercut, it was a tucked uppercut because it was feinted as he went to the body. And he taught Dillian Whyte perfectly with that left uppercut. Dillian Whyte didn't see it. Nobody saw that. And that was created by the body shots that Povetkin was throwing to the body. Okay, that was a veteran move. He was setting it up, setting something upstairs, going downstairs. That's the importance of going to the body, the anticipation of what you don't see. And what Dillian Whyte didn't see was that left uppercut, but it was perfectly executed. And someone like Dominic Brazil, he knew that punch was heavy because he's felt that punch. So David Price felt that punch also, and that was a left hook, uppercut for Dillian Whyte. So yeah, did it nearly take his head off? It could have took anyone's head off, maybe. But we know Dillian Whyte has a problem with uppercuts. So that is the special punch for Dillian Whyte, just an uppercut. Left hook, if it was a left hook that landed. I seen a right hand that kind of stunned Dillian Whyte, but he took it well. But we're talking about his left. And his left hand is something I think Team Whyte should definitely stay away from. They shouldn't get hit with a left uppercut by sure. That's the first punch, that you should never want to get hit with the left. And just an uppercut in general, because remember Oscar Rivas, he hit him with a right uppercut. So did Anthony Joshua, right uppercut. It's just something with that punch coming underneath, the sharp punch. Travel guys, the sharp punch, right? That'll get you. Get Dillian Whyte each and every time. But Dominic Brazil, he hasn't really been the man to talk smack. The only person he's really talked smack to was Deontay Wilder, and they had bad blood at the time. But, other than anyone else, he's pretty square on the money. And he's square on the money with this. He's felt that punch from Povetkin, and he thinks he will be fighting for the next couple years. And that just goes to show you that there is a possibility, me counterpunching everything that Dominic Brazil said. What I feel he said, my counterpunch, is he feels that he thinks that he's dangerous, and I believe so too. Povetkin can land that same punch on Dillian Whyte. So Dillian Whyte has to be aware of that punch, which I'm sure he is. He will be. But Alexander Povetkin's not going anywhere, especially after knocking out one of the #1 pound-for-pound WBC interim champions in the world, one of the best heavyweights in the world, Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. So why would he quit? Win, lose, or draw in the next fight, he should fight to at least 43, 44 years of age. Why not? If he still feels like he's in good shape. But then there's another factor that people are not looking at. The coronavirus, the COVID-19. How will he perform with that? How will he train knowing that he's just coming over this illness? So that's a whole different situation with Alexander Povetkin. So there is a possibility we have seen probably the best of Alexander Povetkin before the illness, occurred. So, Dillian. Dillian Whyte taking a punch like that to the head of any punch you don't see. And that's a true statement that Dominic Brazil, Mr. Trouble, said. When you get hit with a punch you don't see from a heavyweight that knows how to throw, that practices throwing proper punches, okay, sitting down on the punches, and you don't see it, it could be devastating, absolutely. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Dominic Brazil's comments towards Dillian Whyte and Alexander Povetkin's uppercut. Did it nearly take his head off? You guys tell me. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.